hello there. Oh, I did a Star Wars reference without even thinking about it. My name's Nathan, and I collect Star Wars.
Sounds like that.
Do you know what? It probably is plastic crack addiction, as some people will call it online. Welcome to Collection of Dads. As I've said before, I'm Nathan and I collect Star Wars. And today I'm here to show you parts of my collection and how long I've been collecting for, and have a little bit of a chat about it.
Is there anything I can do to make you less awkward?
I don't know.
Because I can tell that you're feeling very awkward.
Fire me some questions.
What's your favourite thing to collect?
Star Wars Black Series, but very closely followed up by trading cards, because I'm getting into them at the moment.
What's your favourite piece in your collection?
See, we can't talk about that because we're doing a different video on that soon.
Okay.
With
Okay.
hopefully the four of us.
When did you start collecting?
It would have been 2013 or 2014.
What was the first thing in your collection?
Again, that's another video, but it was a Han Solo, and my dad bought it for me.
How many pieces do you have in your collection?
I don't know. Too many that is dominating the loft.
What's your most expensive piece in your collection?
Probably, I'm looking behind the camera because they're on the wall there. It's probably a mixture of things, really. If we're talking solely Black Series, then it's probably going to be the Mexico 4-pack or the Luke Skywalker. If we're talking the whole collection together, probably the UCS Millennium Falcon. No more questions?
I can't think of anything.
Oh, so you're just as awkward as I am?
Hey, I had some good questions.
You did have some good questions.
What's the newest item in your collection?
Oh, that's a great segue. So here we have Jango Fett, Asajj Ventress, Boba Fett, and Darth Vader Duel's End. Now this is wave 49, I believe. I think it's 49. It's not the back. But we have number 10 from Attack of the Clones, number 21 from the Clone Wars, number 9 from the Book of Boba Fett, and number 15 from Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now this one is an old figure that's been redone. I think it's got the same jetpack but better articulation in the arms and legs. This is also an old figure that has been redone. I think they've repainted the head a bit better, and again better articulation, and the cape job's a bit better. These two are completely new and individual characters. I think the Asajj Ventress head is literally a copy of the old one. Looks like it. And then the Boba Fett, I think this is his, how do you say it? Daimyo? Is that how you say it? Like, drug king? Daimyo. I'm going to say Daimyo. After he takes over from the Hutts. Shall we open them up?
Yes.
Yes. That's what I was waiting for. Which one do you want to open first, Boba?
Boba Fett.
Opening Boba Fett first, okay. Ah, it's the first ever toe articulation. That's new. Still got the really stiff fingers and thumbs. Black Series. Make it really bloody awkward to get guns in hands. Now, here is one of the problems that I see with the Boba Fett stuff. Oh, they fixed it. actually bends now. So on previous Boba Fett figures, you have a bit of a, I say that, what, tubes that go to his flamethrower on his right wrist. But whenever you try to bend the elbow, it doesn't, the wires don't bend with it. On this one, it actually does pretty well as well, to be fair. Makes a bit of a difference. Right. First off, we have Boba Fett. Stay standing. Cool. So I would say that Boba's probably my favourite character. I remember as a little kid seeing him on Empire Strikes Back. Obviously the whole mysterious behind the mask sort of look that he goes with. Obviously not a proper Mandalorian as we know now, but back then the lore or the mythology, probably better put, of the Mandalorians was pretty cool. There wasn't a lot about it, but it was quite secretive, which I liked. The change of the voice character, and obviously the introduction of Tamir Morrison in episode 2 as Jango, and then later on as Boba, with Daniel Logan playing young Boba. Don't know what it is about him. I really like the character. I feel like he's quite honourable. Like he does the right thing for the wrong reasons. Does that make sense? But yeah. As you can tell, I do have the Mandalorian double pack of the sideshow for 2 of the Boba Fetts. One with the Nomad outfit, which I actually tried to make myself. You okay?
Yeah, it's not actually in the shop.
That's fine, I'll film it later. Are you moving? You can move it back now.
Talk about them then.
Huh?
Talk about them then.
I've spoke about them. I do actually have a Nomad Boba outfit that I wore to Star Wars Celebration when it came to the UK. Got quite a few pictures. Didn't shave my head because I wasn't that brave. So I kind of went with a bit of like just a general Tusken Raider without the face on it. And obviously him finding his armour in Mando. The part where I remember sitting there watching it with my dad, and the bit where where Slave 1 flies over the top, I just got so excited. I think it's season 1 where we first actually see him. I think it's his boots. Then obviously season 2 where he comes into shot with the Slave 1 flying overhead when they're on Tython. But yeah, absolutely love the character, love the armour, love the look. I actually quite like his new look as well. I think he looks quite regal, and you know, fit for a what's the word? Criminal king. Let's go with that. Criminal king. So, I think we should probably follow it up with his dad. And we do have Jango Fett. Now this is from Attack of the Clones. So, and yeah, again they fixed the issue with the elbow, which is quite cool. Definitely be swapping this out. I think I've got one on the shelves. Definitely be swapping him out for that. Weird, these articulate at the knees as well. They kind of rotate a little bit. It's a bit annoying though. The shoulders kind of trap the arm, so it has to be pointing downwards. Otherwise you just end up bending the plastic and making it look weird. But yeah. So that's Boba Fett. Jetpack, helmet, dual Weskar 34 pistols, I think they're called. I like the colour. I like the shine as well on the character. obviously with his shiny armour in the in episode 2, kind of really envelops that. Next one we'll open up is Asajj Ventress Bounty Hunter. Now this is from the Clone Wars. I've watched all the Clone Wars, but off the top of my head I can't remember this outfit at all. I think it might have been towards the end when she defected to the Night Sisters. But you know, any excuse to rewatch the Clone Wars and get Amelia to watch them as well. I'm sure she'll like the animation. I'm very lucky with my daughter. She absolutely loves movies and TV shows and stuff. She's 16 months, 17 months now. Yeah. And yeah, she really enjoys Lilo and Stitch. She really enjoys Cars, and she will sit there and watch the full movie without batting an eyelid. Sometimes she'll even come and ask for us in her own way to put them on. And her own way is to grab a Stitch or a Lightning McQueen toy, run over to us and go, ooh, ooh, and then point at the TV. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. Like, she give it a bit of a kind of soak pose, really. I've got to say, the articulation on these figures is very good. The two like fingers coming out kind of look as if she's maybe trying to do like a Jedi mind trick or push or pull something, which I really like. So I do have a 3D printer, which I have used quite a lot in the past, and I've 3D printed my own little stands, which kind of work very well with the Black Series. They are from Landspeeder Luke on Patreon if you want to have a look at them. So yeah, Asajj Ventress, not a major fan of the character really. I haven't looked too much into her. Obviously introduced during the original Genndy Tartakovsky Clone Wars. Oh, when was that? 2004, 2005, just before episode 3 came out. And I quite liked her then, but personally I think she probably should have stayed dead, or gone with the story where Anakin pushes her off the cliff. I feel like it's a bit of a better way into his dark side than some of the stuff he did in the Clone Wars. But you know, I still enjoy the Clone Wars, I still enjoy the story arcs. Now we'll move on to the man who started everything, Mr. Vader. It's a very nice sort of battle damage cape, a bit scarring. Obviously the helmet is massively damaged. Just trying to see. Yeah, as you can see, there's a big gap in the cape where he's obviously been slashed by Obi-Wan. I don't know if that's screen accurate as to where he actually gets slashed in the TV show, but obviously the helmet damage is pretty good looking, to be fair. And again, great articulation in the legs, which I've always struggled with on the Black Series. I always feel like they've struggled with articulation in the legs, but this one seems like it's got the double joint as well. I like it a lot. Now, I quite like this pose for him, to be fair. The pose of him sort of like kneeling down just after he gets beaten by Obi-Wan. He's not going to stand up. He's not going to do what I want him to do. There we go. Bit more focus there. So yeah, obviously there isn't anything I can say about Vader that hasn't been said before. The greatest villain of all time. The greatest story arc of all time. And I think probably the best part about him has got to be the story arc, you know. From being the big bad guy to redeeming himself in the end, realising that the darkness wasn't the way. I think probably the best scene has got to be the hallway scene in Rogue One, because that was just astonishingly good. Every time I watch it I get goosebumps. And I seem to remember, do you remember taking me to see Rogue One? Because you watched it before me, didn't you? And you knew that the Darth Vader scene at the end was coming up, and you waited for my reaction. What was my reaction like? You can't remember? Oh, great for the video. Yeah, awesome scene, very awesome scene. But yeah, that's the wave 49. Let me just, do you know what? I'm going to stick with my guns, wave 49. If it's wrong, I'll edit it on the video. I'll put wave 48 or 50. It's got to be one of them. I think it's 49. But yeah, my name's Nathan. I collect Black Series, among other things. And this has been Collection of Dads. Please like, follow, subscribe. Join the Discord as well. It's a bit of a work in progress. Likewise, we are a bit of a work in progress. We're not used to talking to ourselves on camera like this, which is why I've got my darling wife in the background helping me a little bit, just to address a previous comment on our first video. Hopefully I've brought my personality this time, but yeah, we'll get the other boys to do their little introduction videos, and we'll go from there. So thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.